Let's dive in and check out Google AdWords definitions first. AdWords, or Google AdWords, is an advertising service by Google for businesses wanting to display ads on Google and its advertising network. The AdWords program enables businesses to set a budget for advertising and only pay when people click the ads. The ad service is largely focused on keywords. So when talking about Google Ads and AdWords in general, we must know that there are four main categories of Google AdWords. There is search, shopping, display, and YouTube. So let's start with the first one, which is search ads. If you watch the course on SEO, you will understand that any good SEO strategy will involve an extensive keyword research. Well, for Google AdWords, we'll have to do exactly the same thing. So when we type a keyword phrase in Google, you will see these top results here. And these are text ads. So essentially, you want to predict all the keywords that your potential customers will be looking for to make sure that your ad appears for those related terms. Let's focus on the keywords element for a minute. Keywords are extremely important because it can make or break your campaign. When choosing the right set of keywords, we need to look at four elements. What is the volume of this keyword? Essentially, are there a lot of people looking for this term or only a few? What's the intent? To continue on the example we used in the SEO section, the keyword video perf might have an enormous volume. But do you think the vast majority of the people looking for the word video perf are looking for a video production company? Probably not. Note that we can also select a specific place where the ads will be displayed. So for example, in this case, perf. We can then focus on the keyword video production company and making sure it appears for anyone looking for this keyword in perf. So once we are happy with a couple of keywords we've picked, we need to look at the bidding. Essentially, companies bid against one another to get the best spot at the top. So a popular keyword, one with great volume and high actionability, might be extremely costly per click. This is a very important aspect because you can blow your whole budget on only a few clicks if you don't select the right pool of keywords. For example, if I want to spend $20 a day on Google AdWords, I want to be able to find the maximum number of clicks for the most actionable keywords. So if we look at this example, I'm better off focusing on videographer perf because the bidding amount will be less. With videography perf, I will get 6 clicks versus only 2 clicks for video production. It gives me 6 chances of converting that customer versus only 2 chances in the other case. This is why it is extremely important to maximize the number of clicks while still using a relevant keyword. Now that we have selected a proper pool of keywords, we need to focus on the ad copy. Ad copies can also impact very heavily on a campaign success. There are a million ways of telling the same thing, and you need to focus on telling it the right way. To do so, we will monitor what we call conversions. Conversions is essentially a metric to let us know how successful a campaign is. A conversion can be someone contacting a company, making a phone call or sending an email, using a phone, buying a product, staying for a required amount of time on site, watching a video, and so on. So we want to set up really good conversion tracking to be able to measure what works and what doesn't. Once our conversions are set, we will begin with some A/B testing. A/B testing revolves around serving different ads with the exact same offer. We change the ad copy and possibly the landing page and see what combination works the best. With all those tracking data, we are able to focus on what works and stop what doesn't work. So just to summarize what we've learned in this section, when doing in-search ads, you want to focus on the right pool of keywords, meaning keywords that have a high volume, high intent, and low cost. Once you've chosen those words and set up your budget, you want to make sure that your conversion tracking is in place. You can then create a set of ads with the same offer and different landing page and different messages to see which one works the best. Once you found the right combination, it's all about scaling from then on. Moving to the next type of ads, shopping ads. Google Shopping is what we see right here. We can see the pictures and the products available. These come from the product feeds that you will submit to Google. Now, display ads, let's touch quickly on that. Display ads are essentially banner ads. So if we go to this website, for example, we can see here and here banner ads. The idea is to display specific ads to people as they browse the web. It also allows you to tap into other people's audiences. So for example, this website attracts a lot of people who are interested in technology. So if you happen to sell something within that target audience, display ads can be a great way to make your product or services known to them. They are not necessarily searching for your product right now, and therefore the intent is not the same as in search ads. But you hope that by creating an enticing offer to this audience, you will end up with a lead or a sale. What you will realize as well is a lot of these ads are what I call stalking ads. This will be explained in the remarketing section of this webinar, but I just wanted to touch upon this as I think it's relevant to this section as well. You will find that after visiting certain websites, you will start seeing their ads appear here and there. That is what we call remarketed ads. Display ads are also used for branding in general. Cases where you want to constantly remind people that you exist, and therefore some brands choose to dedicate a portion of the budget to branding displays. Last type of Google ads are YouTube ads. That's pretty self-explanatory. They are ads served on YouTube videos and YouTube pages in general. This here is a text ad as an overlay from Google display campaigns. This is an image ad, also part of the Google display campaign. This right here is another ad, but this one is promoting an actual video on YouTube. The main type of ad that you will encounter on YouTube as well are video ads that plays before or during the content you are watching. They are called true view ads. You are forced to watch the first 5 seconds of those, and then you have the option to skip the video. If people do skip, then you are not charged for it. The last type of ad you'll see is what we call masthead. As you can imagine, these are quite expensive and mostly used by big brands. These ads will be served to anyone that lands onto the YouTube page. So that's pretty much it for the Google Ads network. Let's move on to the next section, social media marketing.